Hello and welcome to Colred Plays Raid Shadow Legends. I am Colred. Thank you for joining me. So today is Monday. It's a bit later than I normally like to get a video out, so I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to jump into your no-fail weekly plan right now. Let's get started. Just a quick reminder to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and consider joining our Discord community. Also, remember, tomorrow is Tuesday. That's when I do my Takeover Tuesday live stream. Usually it's at 1 p.m. It's going to be a little bit later tomorrow because the baby has a doctor's appointment. So it might be more like 2 p.m., but come check it out. I give away free account takeovers to members of my Discord community. So whether you want an account takeover for yourself or you just enjoy that content, you should check out that live stream. We always have a lot of fun. All right, let's start with our weekly timers. We do clan stuff first. Clan quests, we've got 9.5 hours left. Make sure that you complete these. If you haven't picked them up this week, just go ahead and look through your basic and your expert clan quests. See if you can find something that's really easy to do quickly, like craft 5 artifacts with accuracy substats in the forge. I'm going to take that quest. So I forgot to take my quest this week because I've been so busy. But go ahead and take these quests down. And remember that the quests will reset in 9.5 hours. So tomorrow, you want to get in here and pick up your elite quest or your expert quests. Make sure that you know what the rules are around quests from your clan so that you don't get in trouble. And go ahead and check out the clan shop as well. If you have anything that you need to get here, especially your champion fragments, don't forget to pick those up so you can get your Karl or your Yenneker as quickly as possible. The arena reset last night, so go ahead and change your defenses. I have already put in my one-man defenses for my 3v3 arena. But if you want with your classic arena, you can change a defense or not. It's entirely up to you depending on your activity level. Yeah, that's basically it for arena. I like to remind everybody every week to do this, but in reality, you just need to make sure that you're going in there and burning through your tokens so that you are building up that Great Hall and doing what you need to do to progress in the game. We had another reset last night. Doom Tower has reset, so I hope that you remembered to do your secret rooms. I only got through about half of them, but we have a new Doom Tower, so be using those gold keys again. I usually like to start with hard mode, push up through hard mode, and then I will drop down to normal mode, either once hard mode is finished, or if one day, like I'm running out of time and I've forgotten to do my keys, I go and do the normal keys because they're so much faster. So that can be helpful as well. But since this is the first day, we just unlocked Baumel today. It is a Baumel rotation, which also means it's a Dark Fae rotation. So want to get to that Dark Fae, start farming those Dark Fae spheres so that you can get your, I think it's lethal set. Is it lethal set? I always confuse lethal and fatal set. I think it's lethal. Go check. So here it is. Yes, it's the lethal set. And that's the set you want to be farming this rotation. Dark Fae is always the best boss to farm if you can farm her. So don't forget to push as high up into Doom Tower as you can to get the top Dark Fae that you can farm to get these Fae spheres. Get yourself some good lethal gear. We are about halfway through the Cursed City. Maybe a little bit less. 2 weeks, 5 days. So yeah, a little bit more than a week in. So plenty of time here in the Cursed City, but Cursed City can be one of those things that you forget until the end of the day. I like to remind people to try to do this immediately after the server reset, because probably you've done all of the other things that you need to do, but now you can get in here to the Cursed City and start burning through these keys. And see, I still have 7 keys left to go. So you want to make sure that you get those because there are a ton of resources here. Obviously, you have your chance at gear drops. You also have your keys to allow you to go after Amius. You can farm mythical pulls, you know, so there's all sorts of good stuff in here. It's definitely worth the investment. I actually have been finding Cintranos to be a lot of fun. It's the most fun I'm having in the game at the moment. So yeah, I would say check it out. There is no Forge Pass at the moment, but we do have the Vault Keeper Wixwell Fusion event that is still ongoing. You can come in here at any point to check out the timer. We have 4 days and 1 hour left from the time of recording, so it'll be probably just under 4 days when you see this video. Now, remember that you want to complete the fusion before this timer runs out because it's not like a fragment fusion where you can hold on to it. However, we do have a CVC that is launching in just over 10 hours, and that should be a PR CVC. So you want to go ahead and save your Wixwell for that clan versus clan. Make sure, in fact, that if you're in here in the fusion and you can, like if you have a whole bunch of these, just hold on to them. Do all of the fusions once you get into the CVC so you get as many points as possible. get points for making the epics. In fact, if you haven't leveled up your rares yet, don't level them up until the CVC. You can get a ton of points that way. So I've been leveling them up as I've gone along because I'm always worried that I'm going to forget. And so I have everything basically made, but I will wait to fuse Vaultkeeper Wixwell until the CVC actually launches. We do have a Soul Summon Pool event going on right now for the next 3.5 days. And this is like the Prism Shard event that we've been seeing in the Summon Portal. But so here you can come down and you can see there is a Nyrison Soul Summon Pool. So there are some very good souls here to go after. Newt obviously is going to be high value. We also have some other past fusion champions like Astrid and Emic. So if there are champions that you need, you know, this might be worth going after. You're going to have to find the events. You're going to take a look at the calendar to see where you can actually get these Soulstone Prism Shards or Jewels or whatever they're called. What are they called? Prism Jewels. We're going to have to look for these Prism Jewels. Let's go see where we can get them. Okay, so here we have the Plarium Play calendar. As you can see, it is Monday the 20th. Let's just move over a day there. Now, for that Soul Summon Pool event, I can only find one event that's actually going to reward us with jewels, and that is this Sand Devil Turn Attack. As you can see, there are some Prism Jewels available here. There are, in fact, 60, which is worth 1 pull. So you can get 1 pull worth of jewels if you come in here to complete the Sand Devil Turn Attack. It is the highest reward, so you'll have to do the entire track in order to get those. The other things that are going on here are all related to the Vaultkeeper Wixwell Fusion, so you want to make sure that you are completing that. There are still a few more rare champions that you can collect. There is an Artifact Enhancement event going on. We have the Classic Arena Tournament, which is a pretty easy pickup, and then the Spider Tournament, which most of you probably have done because you probably folded that into the Dungeon Divers event that was going on and ended last night. But if you haven't completed the Spider Tournament, it's a good one to do as well. Okay, so remember to pick up all your rares. Again, once the CVC drops, go ahead and turn those rares into the epics, level up the epics, and fuse your Wixwell. I would not wait, because once the timer's done, you can't get them anymore. So it's not like a fragment event. I want to keep saying that because I can't tell you how many people I've talked to have made that mistake. Maybe a content creator too has made that mistake as well. So it's definitely a mistake you do not want to make. And I think Wixwell is going to be a really cool champion. It's going to help a lot of people in a whole bunch of ways. Now that you can see that that calendar ended right at the end of this Wixwell Fusion event, and there's no more information about what is coming next. But if you look around, we don't have a lot going on right now. There is no Forge Pass currently. There's no Titan event. There is no Heroes Path. There's no Deck of Fate going on right now. And obviously a fusion is about to end. I suspect something is coming our way. We're going to see something in the coming days, probably a Titan event. So, you know, track your resources carefully. Make sure you can get through this fusion event, but don't overspend. Just because there's nothing going on right now doesn't mean we should be spending our resources. It means we should be recouping, gathering. If there's some downtime, great. Take a break. Go hang out with your family. You know, see your friends. Do something else other than raid. It's rare that we get a moment of quiet in this game, and I don't expect it to last for long. So probably within the next 4 or 5 days, we're going to have a new Titan event or something big coming our way. So watch out for that in the near future. Okay, that is it for me today. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed or if there are any tips you have for improving these videos or our play in Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks so much for hanging out. I have been Cole Red, and I will see you in another video soon.